하고. 어디? 어디 나?
No. Why does that kind of look good though? Looks weird.
Goodies.
But yeah, you won't do shit.
Yes, I will.
Bull.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I
Why do you
will.
sound like a 6-year-old?
Yeah, yeah. What about it? Huh?
I'm scared.
What you gonna do about it? Huh?
Oh.
Folks.
Aww.
What's this all about, folks? Huh?
I eat bugs like you for
You
breakfast.
wanna throw hands right now? Do you wanna throw hands? We can throw hands.
Oh, you want to do voice impressions? Okay. Yeah, well, you could do Stitch all you want, but Suyu is more superior than
You
you.
wanna do hands? You wanna throw some hands? We can throw some paws.
You're too short to even reach me. You can't even reach my calf without jumping.
I got 4 arms. I got 4 arms.
That's not gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do nothing to me.
I can roll to a cannonball, a little bounce all over you.
That's not scary. See, that's not
Yes,
scary.
that's all.
No, it's not. It's really not. It's
I
really
can
not.
bite your head
Oh
off
my
with my
god.
foot.
Oh my god, it's assassin. It's assassination.
Oh my god, assassin.
It's just,
Assassin.
I can't.
Oh,
I have
assassin.
dyslexia. You should know this by now. I have
Assassin.
dyslexia. I can't speak properly.
Assassin.
Oh my god, Squid.
Assassin. Assassin.
You
Ow.
can't do anything to me. I'm literally Miss Stark. Miss
Oh, so
Stark, you can't touch me.
shy.
A bag of rice. It makes a bag of rice.
You know what sucks?
What?
I lost my name tag whenever I was taking a shit.
Damn.
Either that, it's either that or whenever I crossed my gate because I had to squeeze through it. Hope it's there, not on the toilet.
I know.
Which one is it again? Bro, Firefox, I need your help with this goddamn
He's muted
frick.
because someone muted him and he's sad. He's a sad father now.
He's not muted on me. So, it's not me.
He muted himself. That's why.
No, he's talking about before he left the last time.
Oh.
It's sad that I'm single.
Nice.
The Alternos.
Bye.
Damn.
Okay.
Who is that new
Doesn't
sister?
surprise me. How fucking dare my sister?
And that's why I left.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'm just sick of people being mean and rude. Yes, Dad.
Yes, Dad. Hey, take out that BK. The chicken.
What
Take out the
chicken?
chicken from the glass of water.
Baby. That is not.
Well, Toka, that's what people are. People are just cruel and rude. And then when you tell them that they're sensitive, they don't give a damn. They just do whatever they want and treat you wrong. So I'm sick of it. If people are gonna be rude, I'm just gonna start leaving the party and ignoring them. That's how it's gonna be for now on. Because I don't got time for it. And the reason why I left, baby, because that shit that your sister said, that it also pissed me off. Like, I know you guys are not don't like each other, but that's still your sister. You shouldn't say stuff like that. Regardless of the fact, it's none of my business, but still, you shouldn't say stuff like that to your own sister.
Yeah.
Especially your older sister. Even though you guys don't like each other, you still should treat each other like actual siblings. Regardless of the fact you don't like each other. As much as arguments me and my brothers have, I still treat them like brothers. I'm always going to be there for my brothers, no matter what. Even if they think I'm not, I'm always going to be there for them. I'm not going to say shit like that. That's what pisses me off. There's another thing that Noodle said that pissed me off the other day, and I don't want to say anything about it, but it did piss me off. But I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Well.
Just don't worry about it. I'm gonna just leave it alone.
How far away is our house from Paisley's?
See, me and my brothers, we argue about. They believe that I don't care about them, but they're my brothers. I'm gonna always be for them. And you're right, Toka. You should always be there for your siblings, regardless of the fact. Even if you know you guys don't like each other, you don't see eye to eye, you shouldn't be treating each other like that at all. It's just not right. And things like that pisses me off. Because it makes me feel like, am I being an actual good sibling to my siblings? Am I treating them right, you know? That's why I left, because that shit is just no. And that's why people kill themselves and shit. And people just, people don't care how other people feel. And that's the reason why the society is just fucked up. That's why I went to this person as the nice person, but no. Tried to be nice, and then others just walk on you and be mean and rude. Now, if I go back to being the dick person I used to be and the toxic person, the mean person, then everybody will feel some type of way. But no, I'm not going to do that because I like the nice person I am today. I like the person who I am today. I'm not going back to my past self. I'm moving on. Because Toka, let me tell you right now, my past self, if as a viewer, I would probably say some mean things to you. You probably would unsubscribe it. Old man was here. Old me didn't care what he said at all, and I'm trying to change that as a person. I'm trying to leave that into the past because I know how much I hurt people back then. And I prefer to be who I am now than who I was before. I'm just gonna say this in the nicest place possible to Doodle. I'm gonna just say, leave me alone. If she comes to you and bitch at you about it, she can deal with bitch at me. I don't give a damn right now. I think I did this wrong. Toka, what do you think? Should I do a 1 by walkway or a 2 by walkway? Your opinion. Are you joining, baby?
I'm already in the world, love.
You are? I didn't know. I'm sorry, I'm just so stressed out.
Trying to find my house. I'm just trying to find my house.
I'm at the house, just TP to me.
Okay, give me a second. Once this shit stops being laggy because chunks aren't loading in, yeah, teleport.
It's not laggy, it's just chunks won't load in. Yeah, try to be nice to your sister, but most things come out rude, and when you tell someone that you're very sensitive, they don't care. Yeah, of course not.
I care.
I know you care, baby.
Oh,
You're
no,
my
not just
girlfriend.
because you're my boyfriend.
I know you care because you're a nice person like that, and that's why I love you, because you understand how people feel. You don't take people for granted. Try to be this nicest person I can to everyone, and I get treated like shit. This is why at first I should have just stayed to myself, but no, I was told to open up to others, and that's what I was doing.
Oh my nose.
Never properly get an answer from you, Toka, so I just end up just taking it and doing 2 paths because I feel like it looks better.
Huh?
I was talking to Toka in my stream.
I gotta make this so I can breastplate up a 1 wide instead of a 2 wide. And by the way, the time I went to bed was about 8:30.
I figured you went late.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to sleep so late.
Well, I was hanging out with Anki, first off.
I
And then
figured.
he went to bed, like, hours before I did. And then I sat there for a good 2.5 hours looking at my phone. And then I watched a movie. And decided I should go to bed. Which movie I watched, I haven't watched in a while, so.
Mm.
Hey, you wanna know something?
Mm.
Alpha Pig is Netflix.
Nice. I'm guessing you're switching on to his or you using mine still.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm just telling you because I thought it was funny.
I don't see how it was funny, but it's alright.
No, because we're waiting for him to pay it for a very long time, and then now that I have yours to watch it on, he pays it. Oh, my body hates me.
People hate me, apparently.
Bippy.
Nope, just feels like it. As much as they want to say they can be on it, they can lie about everything.
Well, my sister's just a bitch in general.
I'm gonna invite Assassin.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna after this hour stream, I'm gonna stream on the Zombie Apocalypse server. And also, I gotta tell Woods that we can't get the original world back, and I'm pissed off now. It won't download. Hi, baby. Are you at the base? Can you drop down 4 stacks of birch? Alyssa. Hey, Assassin. Wow, he's loading.
Bro, it was perfect before.
No. People complain
It was,
about random stuff. It's annoying.
yeah, but how does the texture pack make you not load?
I don't know. I just took it off because if I don't, then they'll complain and then they don't want to join in. I don't have time for it, honestly.
I know. That's why right now I'm trying to find out alternatives.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
gonna probably
please.
roleplay today and also probably pull up the zombie server if you want to do that today. I'm honestly probably getting bored of SMP and I left the party because I was muted for no reason and earlier and I wasn't even speaking. I literally went AFK to go do something and I got muted for no reason.
You know you was muted for me, and whenever I got in
Yeah,
there, you
I
muted
muted
yourself.
myself. Yeah, because I was muted from the earlier. Because it was AFK. I went to go do something, and then they were like, "Oh, I'm muting this person because they're making noises." I'm like, I wasn't even saying anything.
And
I literally, I was muted, and I just got back. So I don't get how I was muted for no reason. Like,
you picked
it's
the wrong group. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed because for a minute I was gonna be toxic, but I was like, let me calm down because like I'm not trying to piss off anybody. Cause I will go and be a bitch. That's literally how I am. I people think I'm this most nice person. No, if you met old me would say go fuck yourself and piss. I would make your ass cry, no matter what. I will say some shit that's so rude that you would think, what the hell is wrong with you? That's how I am. Hey baby, can you drop me a? Can you drop me a stack with iron, please? Not iron, like iron blocks, please. Not normal iron. What were you specifically building anyway?
It was gonna be a war tower.
It's okay. I'm looking for a medieval.
It was red versus blue. And it was gonna be two Viking areas together. They're gonna have a table in the middle together, where the four generals basically sits on the table and eats together, and then the two kings sit right next to each other, eating together, watching the people. But
sounds nice.
But I can't do that now. So.
Well, I'm gonna plan on getting another medieval thing, so just work on the build, and I'm gonna look for a texture pack later.
No, it was the wood that I loved. I loved the
what
wood.
What type of wood
and
was
I
it?
loved it. It was the jungle wood, but it was a certain texture on the jungle wood that was perfect. It was the best one I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'll try to find one that changes up the jungle wood. Hopefully you like it. I'm sorry.
And then the gold had a. No, you're good. I don't care. I'll find alternative ways of doing things.
Yeah, I was just had to change it because if I don't, then they'll keep playing. Baby, can you drop me a pickaxe, a jade one, please? That's the last thing I need, and then I'm finished working on the farm.
I'm pretty sure that if the texture pack.
I feel like it was his internet. He just didn't like the texture pack and just complaining about the texture pack because he wanted me to change it. That's what I think. I'm not focusing on that, honestly. I just changed it because I don't feel like hearing his mouth.
I get that.
I'm aggravated now. I wanted to, like, have a chill day, but everyone was being rude. So I left the party.
I hear ya.
Try to be nice to people and they be rude to you. Hi, Toka.
I got that. My alarm went off.
You got work today or you're off?
I got work.
Damn. When is your off days?
Not for a whole week.
Damn. Hi, Hoodie.
Hi.
How was work yesterday? It was a bitch, wasn't it? It's okay, I'm having a bad day today.
Everyone was in a pissy mood.
Well, today I'm in a pissy mood because people are being rude. And also, Alyssa's sister is being a bitch to me. Well, she's been a bitch this week. Oh, this whole week. She kept... So yesterday, I was talking about something yesterday because, like, I'm trying to be a nice friend, you know? I'm trying to be helpful. She said something that I found rude in a weird way. It was like, we were talking about something that really means a lot to me. This is my friend's feelings, right? So it was like, I care about my friend's feelings. It's like, so why you don't trust me with your feelings? You can always come to me and ask anything. I will be there as a friend and help you out. She's like, well, I don't trust anyone. So it was like, basically you're saying you don't trust me as a friend to know your feelings. She's like, that's not what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's exactly what you're saying. You're saying you don't trust me, so you don't consider me as a friend that you can come and talk as your feelings. It's basically what you're saying. You can't deny that you're not saying that because that's the way you're putting it. So we were arguing about it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna talk about it. And it's been on my mind ever since that happened, and I could not get it out. Cause that situation, I was like, yo, that just basically proves that we're not friends. You're just someone that you talk to. Because as a friend, that friend should be there for that friend when they're going through a hard time or having feeling problems and stuff, you know? Because say you, for example, Hoodie, say you're having a bad day. I'm going to be here and be like, hey, what's going on? You're going to trust me with your feelings because I'm your friend. And I'm not the type of person that would do some horrible things or say any horrible things behind your back, specifically. You know? So I felt offended by that. Then, so yeah, that's what I was like pissed off about. And also, the other days she's been treating me, how she's been treating me, that's what I've got tired of it. So I just left the party. I was like, you know, I'm not going to deal with that today.
I ended earlier because we have a new person in the group. Paisley.
Yeah.
She has the same birthday as me, which that was actually quite cool, fascinating. And I actually got along with her. That's cool. My sister joins and hangs out with Paisley, and then straight up tells me that she's found her new stuff with her sister.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit. I was like,
that shit.
That's pretty
That's
fucked
why
up.
I left. That's why I left. That shit pissed me off because like Noodle does not really give a damn about Alyssa. She doesn't even care about Alyssa's feelings. Alyssa treats Noodle nice as possibly she can. She's trying to be the better sister, and Noodle just doesn't give a fuck at this point. That's why I left. That shit pissed me off to the point where I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not joining this damn party. But it's not none of my business, but like as a person that has siblings, I would never say some shit like that to my sibling at all. Like,
I understand that.
I have respect with my siblings. As much as we argue, I still care about my damn siblings, you know? And I know Alyssa cares about her siblings. She just jokes around with her sibling. But for Noodle to say something like that, it sounded like she was actually serious about that. Because she doesn't even act like an actual sister to Alyssa, and that's fucked up. Like, that's mad fucked up. That's why I left. That shit was like, nah, bruh. No way she actually said that. And I was streaming, so she couldn't say that she didn't say it. I was streaming the whole thing, so yeah. That shit's on live.
Yeah, I don't know why people are like trying to lie when it's literally on stream.
Yeah. You can't lie about anything. Especially when you got multiple people hearing you say that. And the fact that they did that to you, that's why I left the party. I started a party with you to make sure you were okay, baby. You seem like you're okay, but you might probably be emotional later about it. But yeah. That's
I don't care. Normal
you should
for her to
care.
do that.
You should care. You shouldn't be like that.
It's
And
fine.
she
That's not
shouldn't.
the worst thing she said, so.
It still is bad. It still was bad though.
If that's not the worst thing, oh my.
At that point,
God,
bro.
I'm sorry.
At that point, I wouldn't even waste your time hanging out with her. What she said?
That I'm a useless piece of shit that does nothing.
Literally, she sits on her ass and doesn't do anything. You do the dishes 24/7, and she doesn't get. She gets away with things. Literally, she can't call you a useless piece of shit. You're literally taking care of your own grandma.
This was back at the old house before we moved, but
Still, it doesn't matter.
only because I was on my phone all the time with my ex.
It doesn't matter. Still, you literally take care of your grandma. You got the most biggest responsibility ever to take care of your grandma. When your grandma shits on herself, you have to take care of that. You literally the only one that actually does shit in that fucking house besides your dad. Your dad's cool. I'm not talking about your dad. I'm just specifically talking about your sister. So she can't say shit about you being a useless piece of shit. Basically, she's a useless piece of shit. And I hate to be rude, but nah, fuck that. That's not, no. Your sister don't
You're
do
lucky to have
shit
this. You're
but
lucky
sit
to
on her
have her.
ass. That's all she does is sit on her ass. So she can't say shit. She gets mad when she doesn't get her way. I feel so bad for Nat that he has to deal with that situation. And I feel like Nat is gonna be like, fuck this shit, I'm done, I'm not dealing with that. Once she start actually being a raging bitch to him, he's gonna hate it. I'm telling you. Because I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but us black people, we don't like fucking drama. We don't, no, we will argue
Dude, I
right
feel
back.
bad for Matt. I want to tell you, yes, I know that my sister is nice when it comes to when she's at a party with other people that's not me in it. She's really nice. But he could have chose anybody else.
Well, you know what they say, sometimes people get love at first sight, but I don't know, bro. At the rates what it looks like, they're gonna probably end up breaking up if arguments start happening. It's already bad enough she's getting jelly of just a guy flirting with him. It's just a guy. It's not like he's gonna cheat on you with a dude. He's not gay. He's straight. I would understand if he was bisexual, then yes. But it's just a guy that is probably far away, probably doesn't even like have nothing better else to do but just bother people. Literally. She got mad because of that.
She wanted to get in a private party to tell me that she was feeling a little jealous. I more or less had to dumb it down for her.
How can you feel jealous from a guy if your boyfriend's into girls? The dude he was literally just joking around. He even said in chat that he was joking. He wasn't serious. That's the thing. How can you get jealous from that? I would understand if he was bisexual. You can get jealous because of that. Because one, if your man's bisexual and another man's trying to take your man, yeah, you go fight him. Shit, get jealous. But Nat is straight. He doesn't like dudes. Why are you getting mad about that?
He's straighter than a board. They act very sus, but he's straighter than a board.
Yeah, he's straight. He doesn't like dudes. He just jokes around. That's all he does. And it's the fact that she got jelly about that. That's why I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh, but I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to be rude. Because you know me, I don't be rude unless people are rude to me. But yeah, I should have been rude. Shit.
What's wrong with the kid?
Oh. I found a glass that I like.
Yeah, we got that Java glass in here.
No, it's Gothic glass.
Yeah, we got that too.
Wait, there's a curved Gothic. Oh.
But yeah, I just left because I was gonna say something rude and I ain't got time for it today. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because if I say something rude, then it's gonna go right to Nat. Then we're gonna argue, bro. And I don't feel like arguing about that. And I'm gonna tell Nat, bro. If your girl says anything rude or I find it rude, I'm gonna say something back and expect me to be a bitch. Because I will. I'm not playing this shit anymore. I tried to be nice or try to say nice things to her, and then all I get is rude comments or just something that hurts my feelings, and I'm sick of it. And that's how I'm gonna treat everybody. I'm gonna treat everybody how I get treated. If I get treated nice, I'm gonna treat you nice. If I get treated like a bitch, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. That's how it's gonna be from now on.
Ain't get no problems with that.
Assassin, I know you joke around. It's not really like you being rude. You don't really be rude. You just joke around. Like the other day when we were on that server, you were joking around. I know when people are joking around. Now, Noodle for her hands, it's the way how she says things that you know she's not joking around. And I find it so rude. That's why. And there's a second person in my stream. I'm trying to figure out who it is. They've been in here for the longest. That's you? Oh, yeah. I fell in the water.
Hey, I have a question.
Case mod? Okay.
Yeah, because all these staircases are horrible.
Y'all need to look for these
Maybe how
mods
my
too.
roommate
That
is
way
really
I can
vanilla.
get help with it.
You know, he has like the best mic. He can pick up everything.
I know.
Yo, not, bro. Bro. Not. Bro. I'm gonna just tell you this right now. If you hear anything, just know it was for reasons. So you know, lately Noodles being toxic, and I ain't got time for it. So if I say some shit to her, it's for reasons because I'm tired of her being a bitch to me. Because that's all she's been this whole time. I'm not calling her that. I'm not saying I'm calling her that. I'm saying she's being one, and it's annoying, and I'm not dealing with it, dude. I will cuss her ass out, dude, because she pissed me off about something the other day because I was trying to be a nice friend and be there for her, and I get treated like shit, and I'm not dealing with it. She said something to Alyssa that pissed me off. I know your siblings and all. It doesn't mean you should say it. Tell her what she said, Assassin, because Assassin was there. He's my witness. What she said, and it's kind of wrong. And
Basically, she found a new sister.
She basically said, "Oh, I found my new sister." How can you say something to your sibling? As much as you have arguments with your sibling, you don't like your sibling, you still should never say something like that. And I had to put Melissa in the party to make sure she's okay. She might say she's okay right now, but she's gonna end up probably crying later, or something might happen.
Nigga,
because
I said to my little sister,
you still shouldn't. You still didn't say something like that. That is wrong, regardless of the fact.
No, because she doesn't. My sister doesn't give a shit.
But you never know. She might does. You never know. You gotta.
If you take the time from a sibling that you act the one day that y'all two are acting all, you know what? We're all buddy and buddy shit. And
it doesn't matter.
To your sibling every time you have a problem with something, or she's the only one that can help you talk about it. Fuck. You talk to your sibling about shit that's happening to you, and then you automatically joke around and say, "Yeah, I found your sister."
It still doesn't matter. You should never say anything like that to your sibling, regardless of the fact, because their sibling could be suicidal. They can be going through stuff. You never know. That's why I'm trying to be the nice person and tell you up ahead to get your girl and tell her to watch what she says, because I don't want to say anything rude that comes off and then me and you be having an argument right now. That's what I'm saying. Because that was very rude of her to say something like that about her own sister.
Basically, he's trying to settle things before it happens.
Exactly, because I will say some shit, and you know how I was back then before I've changed. You know how I am. I will say some shit that will make someone cry. I'm not playing around. I'm dead ass. That's why I'm trying to be homie to homie and let you know that get her straight before I say something.
If you say something, I'm gonna say something.
That's what I'm saying. Get her straight before I say something, because I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be the nice guy here and get everyone settled, because that was wrong. That was really wrong. And for everyone that was in the party to be okay with her saying that, that's like just messed up.
Nigga, siblings have different ways of joking around, and hers would have.
No, the way how she said it, it was not joking around. It's like she meant it.
Nigga, I told my sister to hang herself. Once we got off the bus to the house, she told me to
You
go
you shouldn't even say anything like that. Things like
she told me to
that.
go lynch myself after we got home.
Y'all should both not be saying it. It doesn't regardless. Either one of y'all don't say it. So say Alyssa said something to her sister.
We're not being serious. Me and my sister have a good relationship.
It don't matter. Regardless of the fact you're not being serious, things can happen. Things can happen. My brother, say I said something to my brother, he could have laughed it off and then later on thinks about it and starts feeling bad and just killed himself. I'm a suicidal. Take it from a suicidal person that's very sensitive and would kill himself over something like that.
This. If I ever see my brothers again and they tell me to go kill myself or anything like that, I would legit do it.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, you can't say things like that to your siblings, regardless of the fact you guys don't get along. Regardless of the fact me and my siblings don't get along, I still.
You would regret it later on if it actually happens.
Exactly. Thank you. First, for someone that actually understands. I'm not trying to be like a dick and say that your girl is in the wrong because she is in the wrong. She's saying things that she will regret and she thinks she won't regret it. Because remember, I told her she will regret the decision she made in the future. You will regret it regardless of the fact. That's why I wish I was able to get closer to my brothers before I got older. But no, that's why we're not cool. That's why we argue a lot. That's why we're not cool with each other. And I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, you and her the benefit of the doubt, that you need to be nice to your siblings regardless. If you don't, join. I know. I'm reading the chat.
All right.
If you don't,
yes.
Then that's up to you. That's on you.
Alright, so I don't have to worry about me and my sister because we joke about that shit every time, man. I even asked her, "You good with this?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I don't really give a fuck."
Okay,
like,
that's
okay.
Good with you. I'm just saying for noodle wise, like that's kind of fucked up. You should never say something like that. And if she gets mad at you for it, then just leave it, you know. But if she comes off rude to me, I'm gonna be rude to her because you know how I am. I'm not taking it. I'm just trying to be the helpful person and see eye to eye with everybody's feelings. I'm trying to worry about everyone's feelings because Alyssa might act like she doesn't care, but she deeply cares. She might not seem like it. She doesn't want to show her feelings because she don't want to see how hurtful it is.
I get that, but they have to work out. They have to work it out as siblings. Talk to each other about it. Have understanding about it.
Exactly. That's what they need to do.
I'm not comfortable saying this type of shit.
Yeah, but some siblings don't have the courage to do that.
And that's just for them to figure out on themselves.
If I'm honest, Alyssa don't have the courage to do it. I feel like Noodle needs to come up to her and speak.
And even if it's one side doesn't agree, one side that does agree, the matter is that they both have to have understanding of how the other person feels about their entire relationship as siblings.
That's why I left though, because when she said that, I was like, nah, bro, I'm leaving.
I know, but
even
as boyfriends of the siblings, we shouldn't. I know that you care, and I care about mine. The thing is, that's for them to work out as siblings to do, even though they've said stuff that.
Regardless of the fact they shouldn't be saying anything. Say Alyssa said something like that, I would get on her about that because I do get on her about things she said, like, baby, that is your sister, or baby, that is your grandma. Regardless of the fact they're annoying or they do things to you that you don't like, you still should treat them like family. Because at the end of the day, when they're gone, you're gonna fucking miss them regardless. When my brothers are gone, like literally, I almost killed my little brother. My little brother almost died. And even though me and him argue a lot, even though he's annoying, I still look out on him. I check on him. I make sure he's all right, you know, because I almost if it wasn't for my mom to get him to the hospital that day, he would have died right there, just dead on. So I was like basically like putting stuff in the car trunk, and he was by me, and I closed the trunk. I didn't see him at first, and the trunk hit his head, and he had blood gushing from his head. That day, I knew I had to be careful around my siblings and treat them like they're my own child. Like, treat them like something that I don't want to go, because After seeing him like that, that worries you. It, trust me. You think you don't care about your siblings, but you do. And you might not show it, but everyone has feelings. Everyone can't say they don't have feelings. Everyone has it, regardless of the fact. If you're in a relationship, you definitely have feelings. Because why would you waste your time getting in a relationship if you don't have feelings? You know? Specifically. I'm just trying to give you guys a point of view where I've came from and what I've experienced. Experienced my little brother, my baby brother, almost dying. And that's not the first time. That's not the first time I've seen my little brother almost die. He had a seizure before, and I've almost seen him die.
My sister has epilepsy, and we went to Olive Garden, and we were eating.
Both of my brothers had seizures, and I've almost seen them die. So I'm trying to give y'all the point of view of what I've been through, so y'all don't go through that situation. Hoodie, I don't have to rule about Hoodie because he treats his siblings probably right. I don't really. But I'm just telling you from experience, so you know in the future.
7 years old to now, almost 12 times.
I'm reading the message. My sister almost died. She was outside of the stairs railing. See, that's why I'm like mostly keeping an eye on my little sister, because she's the first ever sister I've got and the only sister I got, and so I make sure she doesn't do any dangerous things. So when she grabs a damn knife, I'm like, no, give me that. You're not, no, put that down. Or she grabs something that's dangerous, I have to make sure she doesn't grab anything. Cause that shit's like really good. But I know they're siblings, they need to talk it out together, but they probably won't. And I just want to let you know that you should, like, when you start hearing her be rude to Alyssa, you're like, hey, that's your sister, don't do that. You gotta be the responsible one. Cause say Alyssa just gets tired of it and just say, I'm gonna kill myself, she will do that. Alyssa already hurts herself as it is, and I don't want her to do that. And you need to stop doing that, ma'am, okay? Please, for me, stop hurting yourself. She already hurts herself as it is. So I'm just letting you know, bro to bro, because we're bros. We've been bros for a while. I'm just giving you advice to tell your girlfriend, you know. She might not take it, but at least you're giving it out, and at least you're being the responsible one, you know? But anyway, I'm about to continue doing what I'm doing so I can stop talking. But that's all I wanted to talk to you about. But yeah. I didn't mean to call her names, but like, you know, that pissed me off. And you know how I get when I get pissed off. So. Dude, this farm is gonna be crazy, bro. Toka, I'm gonna have to make this thing long. That's what she said. Anyway, continue.
It's fine. I said something last night that was so confusing. But I had to finish it with, that's what she said. So I was looking at how big my games were last night because I was bored and trying to figure out what was the biggest game on my system. And I'm like, and I was trying to figure out something. And then the words that came out of my mouth right afterwards is, why is it so big?
No, that's what she said.
And then immediately after that, I said, that's what she said, and then continued saying what I was saying. Like I totally didn't even just say that.
Yeah. I'm hungry, but I don't know what I can eat. I don't have any milk, so I can't get no cereal.
No cereal, love.
Alright, and I got a whole thing of Honey Bunches and Oats and Frosting Flakes up there, and I can't even eat that. How upsetting that is.
Hey, I tell you what, my mom told me you could do it with water.
No, my grandmother said that.
Oh no. Baby, where are those Japanese doors?
I should have told you to go get some milk so I can eat some cereal. Cause I'm hungry. They're in the spawn eggs.
You want me to open?
No. Oatmeal just doesn't taste right to me anymore. It's either they changed the bread or it just doesn't taste right anymore.
I call you up.
For what?
See if she brings some milk. And something to drink off her food stamps.
I doubt that she'll do it, but I'll ask.
She might. Don't say you doubt it. Don't say that. You gotta say, Mom, can you bring us some milk and some listening on
It's on a drink.
food stamps? She might not want to.